Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? Welcome. Have you had a good week so far? It's Wednesday lunchtime, and that means we've got another brand new launch for you at CraftStash. So we are launching today a brand. Now, you've seen this brand lots of times before, but you have not seen this designer. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. You've not seen this designer design for this brand, but I reckon if you've ever bought any of the magazines from Practical Publishing, so Simply Made Crafts, there's Creative Stamping, there's lots of others, you will probably recognise at least her name, possibly her face as well. She is so talented. Honestly, in the magazines, these are usually the cards that I go to first for inspiration. Okay, so we have got the lovely Ingrid, I've got to get this right, Ingrid Vichova, because I keep saying it wrong. Ingrid Vichova has joined us with part of the CraftStash family, designing for Creative Craft Products her own collection called Floral Nostalgia. Now, it's absolutely beautiful. I adore this. I've already been making cards. I'm going to prove it. I've already been making cards with this. I shouldn't be showing you because that's a sneak peek for Craft World for in a few days. But thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We do have a giveaway. We're giving away a complete collection. We are also going to be giving away another smaller bundle in case you can't catch us live today. So if you are catching up later on, you'll still be able to enter and go and pop your name down to win that too. So all the details of that will come along. I think the first thing we need to do, before I say hello to you, I can see comments coming in. So before I say hello, I want to introduce Ingrid because she's waiting in the background. And Ingrid, hello to you, first of all.
Hey.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're very, very welcome. I'm going to try and keep my voice down a little bit because I know you're quite quiet. You're nice and softly spoken, and I'm I'm very loud and bold. So I will try and keep my voice down for everybody so that they can hear you and not me. So thank you for joining us. This is absolutely beautiful, this collection that you've brought to us. Tell us about it. Tell us how did this come about, first of all?
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I was asked to design something for autumn as it was going to be released in autumn, and I was like, oh, it's one of my favorite seasons. And
Lovely.
I love flowers. As if anybody who follows my work, you know, I have to put flowers everywhere.
Absolutely, yes. Or you can see plants.
And the first thing that came to mind is the cozy vibe and the textures, the knits, and that sort of thing. So also, I'm Eastern European, and a tradition that we have a few traditions, and one of them that at the end of summer or autumn we go and pick mushrooms. So I also included some mushrooms and berries and those sort of things, foraging, you know. So it is quite. I wanted it to be quite versatile, so it can be used all year round. So not only for autumn, but you've got the flowers, you've got the textures, you've got the watercolor background papers. I'll show you everything.
Yes, can't wait.
Yeah, I love it. And I hope you will do too.
Absolutely, we will do, of course. Brilliant. That's actually answered, I think, my next 3 questions as well. So fantastic. Yeah. Do you have some cards to give us a little bit of a sneak peek before I show everybody the product? Just hoping that everyone's joining us before I go through all the products. So by all means, show us what you've been making. Now, I've seen this already, everybody. They are stunning. Typically Ingrid style.
Yes. So we start with a little bit of modern. And layered.
Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
Another modern style.
Lovely. I love your use of like colour and composition. You do have a very modern style, and I think that is shown throughout the products.
I try and keep it sort of simple but interesting. Here's the use of the paper with the stencil and texture paste.
Beautiful.
The ephemera, and sometimes all you need is that photo image just to bring it all together, and that's it. That's a quick card.
that is super quick. The ephemera blew me away when I went through how much is in there. I'll do that in a minute for everybody.
Yeah. So there's another one. Again, mixed media.
Beautiful.
A bit of a cleaner one, but yeah, there you go.
I really love that you've got fruit in there as well, so it's not just plants and leaves.
So it's a little bit different, not just flowers. Like I said, you can use it for all sorts, all year round as well. The sentiment stamps are pretty versatile as well. So
absolutely, they really are. Beautiful. That is a big stamp. Again, like I say, I will show everybody in a moment, but that is a really big.
We wanted it to be A6, so it can fail. You can use it on just the corner or as a photo image.
Gorgeous.
Bit of a vintage vibe with no line color.
Now I'm really interested in the background in that card because that's a tool that we don't often bring you at CraftStash. So I'm really excited. I know you're going to explain it more. This texture plate.
Which is probably, I don't know if you can see it better. But yes,
beautiful.
It's a texture plate. And
yes.
Yeah, we'll give you a little tip as well on that one.
Yes, excited for that. Very, very excited.
On the watercolor, it stands really beautifully on the watercolor paper as well. I really wanted to test it, and it did do a good job. So there's another one with the ephemera. Sort of very awesome. Also perfect for Thanksgiving if that's something you celebrate or you want to send one of those guys. So yeah.
Of course, absolutely. We do have the just below you there. We have got the CraftStash website, everybody, if you want to go along and purchase. But if you are in the US, you can just change the .co.uk to .us. That will take you straight to the products. Thank you, Ingrid. I know you're keen to get demonstrating. I can't wait to see, because I love your project so much. I can't wait to see how you put them together. It's a first for me because I've never watched you actually demonstrate before, so I'm really excited.
I like to stay in the background behind
yeah, absolutely. So you do your camera flippy thing, and I'm going to come down and show everybody all those lovely products.
Perfect. Okay,
we'll come back to you in a moment. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, let's delve in and see exactly what you're getting in the collection. Now, first of all, I want to say you can buy the entire collection. I'm loving the comments coming through. I will say hello to you all in just a moment. So thank you. Keep the comments coming in. Like I say, we do have a giveaway. We'll get Ingrid, while she's demonstrating, we'll get her to ask a question to enter that. But look at these. Okay, so you've got 6 items. They're all available as a bundle, but individually as well. The lowest price item is the ephemera, which actually blows me away, because the ephemera, there are so many pieces in here. They are beautiful. So let's start with these. This is the splash of colour. They all have this kind of watercolour look to them as well. Now, this isn't exactly all of them either, because I have taken a couple out to work on some projects. So this is nearly all of them. And as Ingrid was just showing you, you've got these really large ones that, I mean, that's all you need on some cards, isn't it? You've got some beautiful large flowers. So roses, sunflowers, I say roses, I think they're roses, sunflowers. Yeah, there's definitely a rose, isn't it there? Beautiful. So you've got all these different colours. You've got berries, you've got fruit, you've got your wheat in there as well. Absolutely stunning. You've even got some pieces that are just the greenery. So if you just want to add foliage to some of your pieces. Oh, I missed these. I didn't even see these before. Look at those. They're adorable. Okay, so this pack of ephemera, and I've got to say the edges are cut really close to the colour as well, which is brilliant. It just means you're not going to have that really wide, thick border around the images. This is $4.99. Okay, fantastic price. Then I'm not going to put them back in the pack right now. And then we've got the stencil. So Ingrid was showing you some of the cards with the stencil background. It's geometric, it's modern, it's absolutely fantastic. You could do it really bold if you want to, with black and white. You could do it just white on white for a lovely elegant feel. So that's your 6x6 stencil. Then, as Ingrid did say, the sentiments are really versatile. I mean, you're going to use them all year round, time and time again. Things like love you, happy birthday, thank you, warm wishes. Then you've got I believe in you. Love, absolutely love. I love any sort of pun, any play on words. You've got for you, thankful and blessed. 8 different sentiments there. The script font alongside that bold font is something I adore. You know what I love about my fonts? You see it in textures a lot, all the different play on words and fonts there. This is perfect. Now, this is that texture plate. By the way, everybody, we didn't actually get massive stocks of this collection in. I'm just giving you a friendly warning here. There aren't massive stocks of this collection in. I did have a look earlier and it's already selling. So if you are considering this, I would say pop it into your basket as soon as you're able to, or certainly check out as soon as you're able to secure yours. This isn't going to hang around for very long. Now, this is the texture plate. The first part, the outer part, is a die. So it's going to cut your perfect size panel of paper or cardstock. And then this piece of metal is isn't a cutting edge. Okay, I'm going to let Ingrid show you exactly what you can do with that, because she did say she's got some tips and techniques with that. It's very versatile. There's multiple uses for it, but that's that kind of cable knit, really cozy jumper texture. So there's the texture plate. And then we've got, let's go to the papers last. We've got the stamps and dies. Now these are all those big florals that you saw. They're so pretty. I'm really looking forward to going through all your comments. I can see lots coming in. I'll do that in just a moment. So you've got here, if I just take away the dies for a moment so you can see, we've got this really large floral piece. Now if you love colouring, this is going to be perfect for you. We've got foliage as well, we've got roses, we've got beautiful, we've got hand-drawn images here. Absolutely stunning. Because you've got your individual pieces, you can build up your clusters to be frames, borders, they can fit around elements, corners, or just small clusters if you want, however you want to. And then you've got, of course, your dies that coordinate to cut everything out. So no more fussy cutting. Alleluia, we love that. Fussy cutting is not my favourite job. I know some of you love it. Some of you do love fussy cutting. You find it therapeutic and so on. Not me. Definitely not me. So Deborah says, love this collection. Julie, looks beautiful, Ingrid. Yeah, it really does. I will read some more of those out in a moment. Okay, now the papers. The papers are a beautiful quality. You can see here, we don't have images, which I love. It's perfect because you don't have to worry about keeping to the floral theme with these if you don't want to. Now we have got stunning watercolour style images here. That beautiful bright fuchsia pink there. Then you've got the more toned down. Now this is like a creamy, yellowy, peachy colour, I guess you say. But when you get this home and you look really closely, you'll see it actually looks, it's smooth. It looks like it's on watercolour though. It's got the kind of the grain, the texture in the colour as if it's been painted onto actual watercolour paper. Now this is a working sample, as in I've been working with it already. I've been using some of the papers, so excuse that they're not in order. This beautiful, almost Hessian look, fabric look, texture as well. And then we've got another watercolour. Adore that. It's just so pretty, and the perfect colours for autumn as well. Then you've got this whitewashed wood grain too, so pretty. I want to go through and make sure I don't get repeats for you. So, and then there's the green and the cream, and this one is like it's on a natural paper, like it's got grains and almost like seeds and bits in it. Just make sure, I think that's pretty much all of the papers. There's 6 different designs in here. They are all 8x8, 170 GSM. They're stunning, honestly. That is one definitely to add to your stash. Now I'm just going to very quickly come back. You can see all the details. We're going to have the details up the entire time. There is going to be a chance for you to win the entire collection, but if you want to secure yours, as I said, it is selling really quickly. It's not just a sales thing, it really is. If you want to secure yours before the end of this hour, please do so, and if you do happen to be our winner today, we will simply refund you what you've paid on the collection. Okay, so don't worry about waiting to the end to see if you're a winner, because I don't know how much is going to be left at the end. If you're purchasing the entire bundle, you're actually saving £10 as well. So let's say hello to a few people. Yvonne Cunningham, hello to you. You really like the paper pad? Yeah, I really do. It's so versatile. Amanda Marlowe's with me, doesn't like fussy cutting. Lynette Coleman, she does love the papers. Everybody's loving these papers. Jane Scott has to be in the mood for fussy cutting. Oh, I know. So many, honestly, Ingrid, I'll come to you in a second. So many lovely comments. Let's just pop over to YouTube as well. I don't like to leave anybody out. I do apologise. I really cannot answer every single comment. I wish I could. Pauline Hickey's watching. Here's a little personal note. Pauline, I've lost your email address. Please can you email me, because we've switched over email provider. I've lost it. Please email me. I need to speak to you. Thank you. I'm just doing my personal bit. Well, I could text you, couldn't I? I could have done that. Hello, Sam Calcott's watching. Good morning. Good afternoon. So Cheryl Thomas, the papers are incredible. Oh, everyone's loving these papers. They really are. Yeah, everyone's loving the collection. It's Kathy Saltmarsh, Debbie Plowman, I think I did say hello to you earlier, Sarah Talbot as well. I'll get through some more in a little while, but you want to see Ingrid demonstrating. Yes, you do. So, Ingrid, we are now going to come to your hands. I can see you are all set up, ready to demonstrate. Just bear with me while I get you. Yeah, you're good. Hang on. So I'm just going to get you nice and straight and level. You haven't got to do anything. I'm just going to do it from this end because I can. So just doing my little my little camera bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we can see you. You're ready to go. Hopefully we can hear you as well. I'll just straighten you up a bit more. There we go. Perfect. Off you go. Please do your bit. Now I will butt in a moment and we'll ask you about the competition, but let's get you started with your demonstrating first.
Sounds good. Well, thank you everyone. I'm glad you like it.
We really do.
Oh, that makes my heart all warm. Today I wanted to show you, because you see my cards all the time, so I wanted to show you something a little bit different and have a bit of fun with it. I don't know if anyone knows, but this is a traveler's notebook, and that's what we're going to make today. This is where you can create your memories, and this is why I said this collection is perfect for not only card making, but also for scrapbooking and keeping those very special memories in tiny little thing like this. So we're going to make a traveler's notebook insert like this. This one is what I made in the past with different papers, so don't worry about it. I just wanted to show to some people who may not know what it is.
Absolutely, yeah, not everybody does journaling.
Exactly. And you know what? I get to do it occasionally, and it's really fun. It's really nice when you just make a cup of tea and on a nice cozy autumnal evening and just sit and craft. So I'm glad everyone likes the papers, because it will actually involve the paper. And
lovely.
The one that is my favorite, to be honest, it
is
that one. It is that one.
Yeah, definitely.
I just love the texture of it and the colors. Just perfect mix, isn't it? So
it's perfect. Yep.
We're gonna make it really simply. All you need is copy papers. Okay. This traveler's notebook is 3.5 by 7. So all you need to do is to cut your papers to 7 by 7.
Okay. Oh, of course, yes. 3.5 times 2.
So 7 by 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. And
so Ingrid's got her camera above her head, and that's
not only that.
We had some fun, didn't we?
My cat has decided to chuck one of my plant pots off.
Oh no! Is that what that was?
That's what it was.
Are you okay? Do you need a moment to sort that out, or you're okay?
No, it's absolutely fine. It's fine. I'll skin him later.
Oh, animals, love them.
I know. And then you just score it in half, and that's it. And you make as many as you like. I like to keep it quite simple, and I make only a few of them. I made a few of them in a pan, and then you do the same with the cover.
Okay. Would you do exactly the same size for the cover?
Exactly the same. So trim it to 7. Decide on what you want to keep.
Yeah, of course. But I guess the strips that you cut off you could keep as well anyway, couldn't you?
Exactly. I would keep those for any layering, any sort of scrapbooking, or sometimes on a card you just want to add a few strips, and that's it. Nice and easy. And so I think I'm going to keep it this way. 3.5.
So we were talking earlier about CraftStash are generously giving away an entire collection to somebody watching today. I was a bit mean. I said just before we went live, I said, by the way, could you just set a question for people to answer? So would you like to just set that question for us, please?
I think I'm always interested in what tools everybody uses, and because I'm always the one giving tips, but sometimes I need to know.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to know. So yeah, tell me, what is your favorite tool that you just could not live without?
There we go.
I need to know. Yeah. For me,
I'm trying to think.
It's a trimmer, because I cannot cut straight for love nor money.
So no, I'm not worried about. I'm not so worried about a trimmer. I think mine would be. It might even be something. Blending brush probably. I can't leave a card without inking something.
Oh yes.
We'll see. Or a pokey tool, because I do use it for everything. Sorry, right. So yeah, everybody, if you just answer that question, what's your favourite crafting tool? And I will pick somebody at random at the end to win this collection. Please, we won't interrupt you anymore now. I'll let you demonstrate.
No, it's fine. I've actually pre-made it, so we would save a bit of time and could do the fun bit rather than watching me cutting everything.
It's
you
all
will
fun.
need one of these foam pads, because we're going to do some poking.
Okay.
And sewing.
Oh.
I come prepared.
This is very different to the usual sort of card making that we see on these lives. So lovely.
So it's really quite simple.
Natasha says hi from Slovenia. Hello to you.
Oh wow. Hello.
We do get people visiting from all over the world, which I love.
Amazing. Amazing. Really simply, 3 holes. It's that simple. There we go.
Just 3. You know, I always imagine you need to do lots of holes.
No, I'm keeping it simple.
Beautiful.
I just hope this will be long enough for me. You start in the middle.
Right.
Flip it around. And you only need to leave a small bit.
Okay.
Flip it around. Go to the top one.
So you're pinching it all together there so it doesn't move.
Yeah. And then again, go through the middle and out again. And back through the bottom one.
I love that you've colour coordinated that thread as well.
That's it. And then you tie a knot.
That was easy. So there you have.
How easy is
and
that?
there you've got a journal.
And you have a little journal that you can put into your notebook, into your case, or wherever you want to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I like to keep mine fairly simple and flat. So when you're adding bulky stuff or photos in the middle, it becomes a little bit bulky. So I only use about 5 or 6, maybe 7 papers.
Okay.
Then half. So you end up with a good amount of pages, and then you can always make more of these.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
There you go. Can put me in the middle. So you will end up with slight sort of papers sticking out, but it's really easy to cut them off with a ruler and a craft knife.
Okay.
I'm not going to bother doing that now, otherwise my camera's going to shake. But to decorate it, I like to keep it flat. So we open it, and we're going to use the lovely stencil, which, by the way, is inspired by a rug.
Is it?
One of those Aztec rugs.
Yes.
I absolutely love that. So I've got some lovely Cosmic Shimmer Luna paste here. My favorite.
Oh, nice.
Can't get enough of it.
So is it a rug that you own or just one you saw somewhere?
No, just one that I really want to own.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So I thought I'd just have the stencil.
You're halfway there with the stencil at
I know. I'm really loving it. And I just want to keep it not all over, but sort of concentrated and a little bit random.
Okay.
Not too sort of planned.
Right, okay. While you're doing that, I'll just read a few comments. Lots of people commenting their tools, their favourite tools. Do you know what? I think stamping platform is one of the biggest things. By the way, everybody, the Creative Craft Products stamping platform that I rave about all the time is back in stock at CraftStash. I saw it. It was this morning, actually. I just saw it. So grab that if you do still need one. It's brilliant. Lots of people saying their Big Shot or the die cutting machine as well. A glass mat too. Angel TC Craft said greetings from the Netherlands. Hello to you.
Hi.
And then Gillian Godford. Hello, everybody. Sorry, Godford. I didn't mean that. I meant Godfrey. I don't know where I read Godford. I haven't got my glasses on today. Can you tell? Yvonne Cunningham has said, oh, something different. Yes, it is nice to see something other than card making for a change, isn't it? And do you know what? All of these techniques can be transferred to card making if that is only what you do. I'm actually interested. What is the mat that you're using there, Ingrid, underneath everything, your white mat?
Oh, that's my little hack. It's actually a Tonic Studios glass mat, but I because every time I film or when I take photographs for my commissions for the magazine, I use the ring light and it reflects it.
Yes.
And so I flipped it around and I put white sort of contact paper.
Yes.
It's one of those washable ones. So you can look, this is it.
So it's still a glass mat under there.
So I can use water on it or anything. So if I flip it around, upside down pretty much, then I still have my mat.
Oh, that's really clever. Love that. There we go. Another tip for you.
Another tip for you. I just wanted to say, now that we are this stenciling, I know this is not exactly meant to be used for that, but here's my little hack. You know this texture plate?
Mm-hmm.
You can use it as you would by, creating textures, but you could actually use it as a stencil as well, as long as you then wash it afterwards, and you can totally use it as a stencil. So use one of your brushes and really simply, let's try it. Let's do a blue.
Let's do it. Let's
try it. Let's show it.
So this is it's kind of an alternative to an embossing folder, but you've got the extra I suppose the extra versatility of being able to do this to stencil with it, because of course you can't stencil through an embossing folder.
So basically it's like you get 2 stencils in a set.
Love it.
Look at that. How
beautiful. Oh, that's so quick and easy as well. And I guess given that it's metal, the ink does blend straight off in the same way as it would a mask.
As you would, just give it a wipe, job done.
Perfect, love that. I love that. And you just need a rubber mat if you're running it through a die cutting machine to get the impression.
Exactly. And what you could do now that we're at it, if you want to accentuate the texture, you can. And that's what I did on this vintage card, where I've where is it?
Oh, you like me, put things down everywhere.
Oh, I was holding it. So this is where I need to figure out where I am.
Ah, yes. So you've just picked up.
So you just accentuate the texture, and you do that just by really lightly.
Okay.
Light hand. It's probably not the best ink to use for the camera, but you get the idea.
Yeah. So I guess you could do that. Could you also put the stencil back over and stencil through it onto the raised areas?
Yeah, you can do that first.
So you've got all these different techniques.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can push a little harder, I suppose.
I see. And then, this is brilliant. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
All that different shades as well that you can achieve then too. Plus you've got the texture. Love it. Absolutely adore it.
Awesome. I'm very happy with that. And this should be fairly dry. I don't think it needs to be completely dry because I'm going to use some ephemera on it. And this is where it becomes really, really simple and quick. And I like things like that. I don't like waiting for anything.
Oh, you're impatient like me.
I am terribly. I just want the instant gratification.
Exactly. Look at those.
Which way are we gonna go? Are we gonna do the fruits? Are we gonna go with flowers? I don't know. I like flowers.
Absolutely. I mean, you chose the design. So, do you have a favourite? Would you mix fruit and flowers?
I really quite like these sort of elongated ones because they always give you a little bit of something extra. I don't know.
So, a few people asking what is contact paper, because I guess maybe wherever they are.
Oh, okay.
So is it like a vinyl or?
It's like a sticky back sort of vinyl.
Right. Okay, there we go.
It's matte. It's a matte matte white contact paper. If you search it online, you should probably find it.
Lovely. There we go. Hopefully that will help some of you just to confirm what that is. I think a few people might be doing your trick with the craft with the craft knife. Astri, hello to you. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Carol Lewis now. Carol Lewis, I swear you say this to me every time, or to us every time we have a live. You've just had some CraftStash Happy Mail delivered. I think you get quite a few parcels, don't you, Carol? It's not the first time I'm sure I've heard you say that. Jane Scott, oh, the bundle and an extra ephemera pack just fell into her basket.
Did it?
Just fell. Yeah, okay.
It happens to me all the time, by the way. Feel no guilt.
Yeah, I know. But do you know what? Go with it. Someone wants you to have it. Look at that. That's really coming to life already. And beautiful.
Really simply, yeah. So let's just put this aside. And maybe we'll stick a butterfly somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit much. I like to keep things fairly simple, you know what I mean? But you can use double-sided adhesive, but for this I like to keep it flat. So it doesn't add too much bulk. Unless you really want to.
Of course. And I guess if you're putting it into a handbag or something to carry around with you, you don't want bits being pulled off, do you?
Exactly. So it's kind of nice that you can... Come on, glue. It's always the worst time, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Working.
It happens to all of us. Judith Barkley on YouTube says ephemera would be great for the quick cards. Absolutely. Debbie Main, hello, welcome. She says really late to the party. It looks so pretty. It is pretty, isn't it? Viv Gaines quite rightly says she can't single out any tool. She just loves them all. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, I really like these tiny little berries. They always add something extra, a little bit of pop of color. And that's good. Okay, I think we're maybe a little to the left. There we go. I don't mind if it sticks out a bit. And then you can decorate it a little with sequins, because why not?
Of course, absolutely.
I love sequins. If you know my cards, you know that
yes,
I do.
Yes. You've got very much, it's kind of almost like an alter sort of style. That's what I always think of when I see you, those sort of products. But you've shown through the magazines, though, that you can work with absolutely anything.
Yeah, I try and be the multi-talented and varied for everything for everybody. But when it comes to, me and what I like, I think Pink Fresh and Alta New and those sort of things, they're my favorites.
Yeah.
You can't fault them. They're really nice.
Absolutely, absolutely, very, very pretty, and very much florals in them too.
So that's it.
That is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. So you've only used the papers and the ephemera.
Yeah, and you could, if you wanted to, you could add a bit more color by ink blending around the edges, just to darken certain parts if you wanted to. I'd probably do that before putting the texture paste on.
Yes.
But other than that, that's really it.
Absolutely beautiful, wonderful. Do you have anything else you'd like to show us from the collection?
Yeah,
I can give you a moment if you want. I can do some.
That's fine.
Some house. Oh look, she's there. She's ready.
I'm prepared.
Let me just remind everybody very quickly of all the details, I suppose. So if you have just joined us, we are launching a brand new collection under the brand of Creative Craft Products, but designed by the lovely Ingrid. You'll have seen Ingrid in magazines such as Simply Cards and Papercraft, designing virtually every issue. I mean, I've been looking at her stuff for years and it is so inspiring, and I think this is how she's come to be asked to design this Floral Nostalgia collection. There's 6 items in the collection. I have shown you all already, but I'll probably give you another overview at the end if you did miss that. We have got a texture plate, which is really good fun. We've got a stencil, papers, stamps and dies, ephemera as well. Beautiful, so pretty. We didn't get massive amounts in either, so you want to be really quick. If you do sort of like the look of this, pop it in your basket, check out as soon as you can. I had a look before we came live and they are selling already really quickly. So just the ephemera on its own is $4.99, but if you are buying the whole bundle, if you love everything, you want to put it in, you're going to save yourself £10. Now, sorry, I can't remember who said, somebody said earlier, they've actually put the whole collection in the bundle and then an extra ephemera pack, because of course these are the things that you're going to use up really quickly, so definitely do that. And I want to do a little shout out for my textures range today, because if you are spending over £30 on anything from textures or any a couple of things from textures, you get the choice of 3 die sets. You can take one of those 3 die sets for free at checkout. Details are all on the website for that, but I just wanted to give you a little shout in case you missed this morning's emails. Okay, let's go back to Ingrid now. Let's see what else she's got for us. Go ahead.
I just thought I'd show you how to simply stamp and cut out, because there might be some people who've not really done it.
Of course, absolutely.
See how simple that is. So Perfect. I've already mounted them just to save a bit of time. And obviously my handy dandy tool. Yeah, that's another favorite, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'll never doubt it.
There's so many tools that people are sort of mentioning. I'm thinking, oh yes, I couldn't live without that.
I know. I think if we compare to a few years ago, crafting it's so much more enjoyable nowadays because you have all these tools on lining things up and stamping and restamping, and saves so much time and resources as well. So I think that's really good.
Absolutely. Gemma Gemma has also said, Gemma Lee Crafts, hello, how are you? She has also said that she has bought the whole bundle and 2 ephemera packs. Wow. Look, I don't know how, do you know what? I think I might have to, while you're demonstrating, I might just have to go online and have a little look at how the stock's doing, just while you're doing that. So I'm still here, but, you know, you carry on.
Okay. I don't want to press too hard, my table will shake, but there we go.
That's okay. Easy.
I apologize in advance.
What are you apologising for?
And we've got the dies, the coordinating dies, which are super, super handy because I hate die cutting. I know that some people like it, as we said, but I don't like it.
No,
I am really slow as well, so I only have an hour. You really don't want me to watch that. So these 2 are actually together, which is really perfect. So you can very simply line it out, stick a bit of tape on it, job done. I'm not going to show you all of them, but there you go. That's really simple.
The beauty of these, so the bigger stamp that you've got,
big stamp,
that will go, and the die, coordinating die, they will go through a smaller die cutting machine, won't they? As in like your big shot, your average big shot.
I have a regular so you can see. That's it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, plenty of room, isn't there?
You can even do it this way if you need to.
Okay, lovely. So if you wanted to do maybe the edge of a card, perhaps, card base.
Exactly. You can. But if you do have one of the larger A4 machines, then it's always handy.
Absolutely.
I want to show you how to emboss, how it looks embossed, because it looks actually quite beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Where are we going to stamp it? I think we're going to stamp it that way.
Still lots and lots of comments coming in for the stamping platform. Just having a look at that. See, I think stamping platform seems to be everybody's favourite tool at the moment.
Okay, just making sure I've got it all linked up. We're going to do this.
So just using your Versamark clear ink.
Yeah, it's just very simply. It's quite an old one. I think I need a new one now.
They last a long time.
I hate throwing away things, so just kind of reuse as much as I can. And I think I've inked it up so many times now, it's actually discolored, but yeah, it doesn't do anything with it, it's fine.
But then are you a bit like me where you might save your old ones, then you can't work out which is the new and which is the old?
Then I don't throw them away.
Mrs. Stationery and Stuff, scoreboard, yeah? Scoreboard's another one. Lots of people use scoreboards all the time, particularly if you make your own card bases.
And there we go. That's super nice and super simple. And then we
Beautiful.
This back.
Is this a gold?
It is gold. So if you were to make some wedding cards with it, I think I missed a bit here. Let's see. Nope, that didn't stamp. Okay, that was me. Just imagine it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, we can close this right. Let's see if we can emboss. It's going to make a bit of noise.
Okay, that's fine. While you're doing that, let's see how noisy it is. I don't even know I think she's muted herself. Can't hear anything. Amazing. Really? How is that even working? That's not fair. I want a quiet one like that. So while it's really not noisy at all. I can't hear a thing.
Good. I hope you can see my embossing.
We can just about see that. Yes, I can see now. Yeah, you can see the sheen on the bits that have embossed. Beautiful. Stunning. So don't forget, everybody, that we are giving away a complete collection But if you stay tuned to the end, listen to see if you are our winner. All you need to do is comment which is your favourite crafting tool of all. And we'll pick a winner in a short while. But also stay tuned for another chance to win as well. That's gorgeous. So would you, I mean, you could leave it like that, couldn't you?
You can literally just leave it like that. Or if you want to, these are absolutely perfect for coloring. You know, the very thin tip.
Oh, the Kureteki, yeah, the brush
So
markers.
if you were to just really simply add a bit of color here and there into the grooves,
Yeah.
and then just
So
spread
would
it.
this be your preferred way of colouring in a stamped image?
I think so. Or you can just scribble and then pick up the color.
On your contact paper?
Exactly.
Beautiful.
And there we go. Really simple. Okay, I'm doing this really quickly, so to save time. But you could do a much better job than me.
No, lovely.
When you have time and you just want to sit there and play, maybe put a favorite movie on, and you could color your heart out. Where am I? There.
Absolutely. Perfect. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. And to have those gold highlights when you move it in the gold.
I like to spread the color with the shimmer pen.
Oh, okay. And then you get...
because it does exactly the same job, just adds extra shimmer. And that's
Nice.
quite nice to do, maybe not when it's embossed, just to balance it a little bit, but when it's just maybe the black outline, and that's really quite nice as well. So you get that extra shimmer.
Beautiful. I love that. Absolutely gorgeous.
There
Whew,
you
you've shown us a lot already with the texture plate and the stamping. Before we look at picking a winner, do you have anything else you'd like to show us?
I think I really like the sentiments. I think you talked about them already, but I think it's worth mentioning that, you know, we can use them all year round.
Absolutely.
And,
Definitely. Yeah, they are gorgeous. I love your choice of fonts as well. So
I
sort of that.
wanted a combination of a script and again the afternoon sort of look.
It is really, isn't it? Yeah, but
it's kind of iconic, isn't it?
now I believe this stamp set is only $5.99. I think. I think it's
steel, and you can use it over and over. It's a good size as well.
Absolutely. We've got them upside down, love, but
have you? Okay.
Yeah, there we go. That's the right way round.
So and I like the size of them as well. So you can, because you've got those individual floral stems or the ephemera, you could create one big center sentiment and just decorate around as well.
Nice. Yeah.
You don't always have to cut them out. If you do, you can put them into a banner like I did on the cards.
Now, I imagine that you are going to be using these products a lot in your magazine commissions and things sort of in the future, so people can keep an eye out for those. I won't ask you to turn your camera around again. What I'll do is I'll come back and... Actually, no, if you don't mind, if you can bring your camera back round, I'll come back down to my desk and show everybody your product. I'll pick a winner and then we'll come back and say goodbye to you, if that's okay.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Thank you. So if you have just joined us recently, this is what we're looking at. It is the brand new collection from Ingrid Vichova. We have got a stencil with gorgeous geometric. Now, Ingrid did say this has been inspired by a rug that she'd really love, but this is kind of next best thing. So we've got the stencil there, 6x6. We've also got the texture plate as well. Now this is the item that is not an embossing folder because it gives you many more options than an embossing folder would. So you've got the outline die to cut your perfect size panel, and then you've got the texture plate, which is quite thin. It's not a thick, heavy metal, so it's going to go through your die cutting machine along with a rubber mat. And then, so you put your paper between the rubber mat and the embossing folder, and that will give you that gorgeous impression. But you can also then stencil through it as well. I think that's just a brilliant idea. Excuse me. I just breathed in a bit too quickly then, getting excited. Then we've got the flower bouquet die and stamp set. Now these are these beautiful florals. They all look as if they've been hand drawn. and the outline dies as well. And as Ingrid just showed you, that beautiful floral piece there, just embossed in gold, is stunning. So you've got all of those there and your individual florals, so you can build up your own shapes with them too. The sentiments that Ingrid was just showing us, so I believe in you, thank you, love you, happy birthday, have a cozy day, warm wishes. Good. Oh, thankful and blessed as well. So if you do Thanksgiving and events like that, you can use those. The papers are absolutely stunning. We've got these in 8x8, beautiful watercolor effects. We've got fabrics, we've got wood grain in there as well. So pretty for this kind of autumnal feel. And lastly, the ephemera, possibly my favorite bit. If you can only stretch to 1 or 2 pieces today, I would say go for the ephemera, because I mean, look at these. You have got so many options with these. The colors are really bright, really vivid. You've got large focal piece areas. You've also got smaller little accent pieces too. They are beautiful. Okay, so we'll come back to Ingrid in just a moment, but I have to pick a winner. So let's see. So where am I? I think I'm on Facebook. I think whatever I was on, I'm on Facebook, I think. And let's stop there. We have got Catherine Ann Tracy. Congratulations to you, Catherine Ann Tracy. She says, my stamping platform, I requested it as a Christmas gift last year and it has made my stamping much more accurate. I will just like your comment there, and to remind me as well who's won. Please do send your address, Catherine, through to customer service at craftstash.co.uk, and we will get that out to you. So just let us know your postal address and which live you've won from, because we give away on every live. Now, if you're not Catherine Ann, do not worry, there is another chance to win, and that is again over in our on our YouTube channel. Go to the community tab. You need to do this on a desktop. It doesn't always work on iPad, and it doesn't always work on some makes of mobile phones, so it's easy if you just get on your computer and go have a look at our YouTube channel. That's just CraftStash, and find the community tab. There's a post there to enter to win. I believe it was the papers and the stamp and die set, so the floral stamp and die set, so you can win those over there as well. Go and enter for that. Right now, Ingrid, I can see you're ready there waiting. Let's come back to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
It was, yeah. Now, did you tell me this is your first live?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done. You've done it now. You've cracked it. She was a little bit nervous. But no, you've done brilliantly, and you've demonstrated beautifully as well. And you have created the most gorgeous collection. It's absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to see if we ever get anything else from you as well. But everybody can find you. Is there a particular magazine that you more often work with?
I'm pretty much in all of them, most of them, all of them anymore, but most of them. There's Simply Cat and Paper Craft for sure. There's Die Cutting Essentials. What else? Paper Craft Essentials sometimes.
Yes, yeah.
Lately. I don't know. I can't remember. There are a few special editions as well. So that gender. Yeah.
Lovely.
I remember all of them.
No, perfect. I'm sure between everybody they get at least one of those magazines, so they'll find you in there. They've probably been admiring your work for a long time, so it's lovely to put a face to the name.
Yes, and they can find me also on Instagram. And if you do, I just want to say, if you do make something with my collection, if you tag me, so my handle is Ingrid Christina V, so it's with K, Christina. So if you, all one word. So if you tag me, I will then repost, and I would love to see it. So
absolutely,
always like when you put your work out, I want to see what you made with it.
Of course, absolutely, and of course, don't forget to tag CraftStash as well, and we can all be sharing. Definitely do that. Lovely. Well, thank you so much. That has been almost an hour. Has it gone quickly?
It has. I think it has. Yeah, it's been great, and congratulations to the winners.
Yes, congratulations, and also to you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Well, hopefully we'll see you back very soon. So enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you. Take
and
care.
Thank you to all our viewers. We'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.